Intro. Before you dive headfirst into a relationship, ask yourself this. Are you preview? Truly prepared to uncover the truth? Relationships can be life-changing, but they can also be life-draining. If you're with the wrong person today, we're unraveling the mystery behind the seven tests every man should give a woman before committing. Subscribe to the channel. It's free. These aren't just tests. They're revelations ready to find out if she's the one or just the one for. No, let's get started. Number 1, the respect. Test respect is the cornerstone of any healthy relationship. This test involves observing whether a woman values your time boundaries and individuality. Let's say you've planned a productive weekend to work on a projector. Take care of personal errands. Does she understand and support your decision to focus, or does she guilt-trip you for not prioritizing her? A respectful woman might say, I understand you're busy, let me know when you're free and we'll plan something. Then in contrast, someone lacking respect might say, why can't you just put your work aside for me? A partner who values your time demonstrates an ability to compromise and recognize your commitments, fostering balance in the relationship. Respect is the foundation of trust and mutual care, and no texting you 47 times in a row isn't a respectful way to check on you. Coming up next, a test that reveals whether she'll be there for you when life gets tough. Number 2, the crisis. The crisis test. The crisis test evaluates how a woman handles challenges, both her own and yours. A relationship is not just about enjoying good times together. It's also about weathering storms. Suppose she experiences a significant challenge, such as being passed over for a promotion at work or dealing with a family conflict. Does she handle the situation with grace and a solution-oriented mindset, or does she lash out, play the victim, or project her frustrations onto others? If she calmly talks through the issue, seeks advice, or actively works to solve the problem, it shows emotional strength. If she blames everyone around her, shuts down completely, or becomes overly dramatic without attempting to solve the issue, it could indicate emotional immaturity. Crises often reveal a person's true character. A woman who can handle stress constructively and support their partner during tough times demonstrates the emotional resilience needed for a lasting relationship. The KISS-ISIS test isn't about expecting perfection, but looking for evidence of emotional strength, adaptability, and care. Speaking of stakes, let's talk about a test that uncovers her true character when nobody is watching. Number 3, the integrity test. Integrity is about moral uprightness and consistency between a person's words and actions, especially when there's no external pressure or oversight. A woman of integrity demonstrates honesty, fairness, and accountability in her daily life, which are essential qualities for building trust and respect in a relationship. Imagine she says, I'll call you back after my meeting, but doesn't follow through. A woman of integrity values her word, even in small commitments. Positive behavior. If she gets delayed, she might text, sorry, couldn't call earlier, my meeting ran late, can we talk now? Negative behavior. She forgets entirely or doesn't acknowledge the missed call, signaling a lack of accountability. Keeping promises builds trust. Integrity isn't about being perfect. It's about striving to do what's right, even when it's inconvenient or unnoticed. And not stealing all the hotel shampoo isn't a deal breaker, but it's worth noting. Up next, the test that taps into her emotional depth. Number 4, the emotional maturity test. Emotional maturity test. Emotional maturity is the ability to manage emotions constructively, communicate effectively, and handle conflicts in a relationship with grace. And understanding this test examines how she reacts during disagreements, challenges, and emotionally charged situations. Imagine you've had a minor argument over forgetting an important date. Does she escalate? the situation with blame and accusations? Or does she approach it calmly to understand your perspective? Positive behavior. She might say, I felt hurt when you forgot, but I understand. You've been busy. Let's find a way to communicate better next time. Negative behavior. She could resort to guilt-tripping or silent treatment, saying something like, if you really cared, you wouldn't have forgotten this. Behavior prioritizes emotional punishment over resolution. The emotional maturity test helps determine if she can manage her emotions and conflicts in a healthy way. Now that we've touched on maturity, let's dive into something that's just as crucial but often overlooked: her financial mindset. Number 5. The financial compatibility test. Financial compatibility test. The financial compatibility test evaluates show a woman approaches money management and whether her values align with yours. Money is often a significant source of conflict in relationships. Sound understanding her financial habits, priorities, and communication around finances is crucial for long-term harmony. This test isn't about wealth or income, but about mindset. Imagine planning a vacation together. Do you both discuss a budget and agree on a reasonable spending plan, or does she push for extravagance beyond what you can afford? Positive behavior. She might say, let's choose a destination where we can have a great time without breaking the bank. Negative behavior. She could insist on an expensive resort and lavish experiences, dismissing any concerns about affordability with phrases like, we'll figure it out later, or you only live once. Financial compatibility doesn't mean you both have to earn the same, but it does mean your approaches should align to avoid future conflicts. Ever wonder how your credit score feels about your love life? It might have some opinions coming up. A test that measure show much she truly values you for who you are. Number 6. The appreciation test. The appreciation test measures whether she values and acknowledges your efforts, both big and small, in a healthy relationship. Mutual appreciation is essential. It fosters emotional intimacy and reinforces the bond between partners. Imogen, you bring her a cup of her favorite coffee during a busy workday. Does she light up and say, thank you so much, you made my day, or does she take it without much acknowledgement and carry on as if nothing happened? The appreciation test reveals whether she values you as a person or takes you for granted. Speaking of connection, the next test will reveal how deeply she's emotionally invested. Number 7. The commitment test. Is she serious about building a future, or is she just passing the time? Look for consistency in her actions and words. For instance, if she talks about long-term plans like traveling together or setting life goals, it's a good sign. However, if she avoids conversations about the future entirely, it might indicate a lack of commitment. And if she's still referring to you as her friend after 6 months, well, you've got your answer now that you have the tools to assess whether she's the right fit. You might wonder, how can you tell if she's already physically attracted to? You click on our next video, 10 strong signs a woman is physically attracted to. You discover the subtle cues that reveal her true feelings. Don't miss it. Your future self will thank you if this video resonated with you. Don't keep it to yourself. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Your support helps YouTube recommend this content to more men who need to hear this message.